Hello guys, it's the Tech Father here, and today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to turn your 2D logo 3D. So I had a bit of a blank moment then in my head. Just like my logo on the back screen, as you can see here, I can turn that 3D using Photoshop and Cinema 4D, which I'll get to in a bit. So first of all, you want to have Photoshop open with your logo. There's mine. I usually just double click it to unlock it, but you can drag the lock and put it in the trash. So basically what you need to do, you can use a magic wand, or you can use the magic eraser. It doesn't really matter, as long as there's no background it will be okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete the parts I don't need. Let me just zoom in a bit. If you're that new to Photoshop, you don't have to zoom in. I'll use Control and Plus. I'm not going to do too much on it. I'm not going to be very precise. I've done this before, and I took my time, made sure I got every bit out. So I was doing a quick rough one. Right, let's just say that. So once you have just the part you want to be 3D, you have to hold Control and see the box there next to the layer. Click that. As you can see, it gets the whole outline of it. And then come up to here, Paths, and then you have this little circle bit with the dots on. I don't know what it's called. I think that's one of the only ones you can click on anyway. So click that, creates the path. You can see it there. And then what I usually do is File, Save As, Desktop, Tech Father logo. But you need to. Whoa! Actually, no. I have made a mistake. My bad. You go to File, Export, Pass to Illustrator, Pass, Work Pass, Desktop, Tech Father logo, Path. That makes sense. Save. And you're done with Photoshop now. Unless you want to make it animated, which I may show you if you want to show me. Excuse me. Oh my god. If you want to know how to animate your logo, then I can do that in another tutorial. Just let me know, yes or no. So then, what you need to do is open your Cinema 4D. Wait for it to load anyway. I've noticed how my PC is running a little bit slower recently, guys, and keeps going to Windows Basic, which really is annoying me. It's something to do with Windows 7. So when you're in Cinema 4D now, guys, anyway, you go to File, Open, or Merge, it doesn't matter. Find your Adobe Illustrator file, open, leave that to 1 on centimeters and connect splines. Okay. So now, as you can see, we have the outlines of your logo, and there it's split up into its different paths. So as you can see, there's just those little bits there. See how it's broken it up a bit, and this is the advantage of doing this. You can change the colours for different parts of your logo. So then, now we have it in Cinema 4D, you want to make it 3D. So you come up to the top, this box with the 4, 5, 6, something like about 6 dots on the outside. Click on Extrude Knobs. You add the Extrude Knobs, and then you grab your layer, pull it onto Extrude Knobs. You see it all go all white. And other tutorials I've seen this on, it doesn't tell you how to make it 3D. Theirs just magically goes 3D. And to fix that problem, all you need to go is click this button here. I cannot pronounce that to save my life. And as you can see, it has made it 3D. But if you go onto the Extrude Knobs, you can also make the depth a lot bigger. Subdivisions, just like, I don't know what these ISO subdivisions do, so I usually leave that at 10. I usually just have, the one subdivision. So you have your 3D logo. This is the very basic anyway. And then you have that there. I'm guessing thinking you want some colour on it, so obviously you create your material. Let's just say, let's do a green for now. I'm not going to put any reflector or anything on it, it's just for the purpose of the tutorial. There you go, you have your green logo. Oh, it's a bit bright. But let's say if I wanted the in a different colour, all I would do in here is find, I think, drag that path out of that extrude knobs. I need to find the E now. This is the only thing which is quite annoying. No, I think I may have gone past it. No, maybe. Oh, I can't find it, guys. Oh, my bad. So yeah, you got your paths outside the extrude knob, so you bring in a new one. The two paths, well, see like there, you drag the paths which make up there, or whatever yours is, drag them in. For some reason the E didn't work. Ooh. Hold on a second, guys. This never happened to me before. Right. Let me see if I can fix this. I'll pause it and I'll come back to you when I've fixed it. Right, guys, we're back. I made a bit of a silly mistake because I already explained this before. I forgot to check. I can't pronounce that bottom one which I'm around now. I forgot to check that, so I'm just going to double check. 133. Let's match up the thickness. But yeah, as long as you recheck that, yeah, bit of a noob moment. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. So now you have the two different colours, so you create a new material. This one, just make it red, nice enough. Purple will do, that looks quite nice. For this one, I may actually put a bit of reflection on, just to see what it looks like. Put it to Fresnel, drop down to about 50 there, mix strength around there. It doesn't really matter, it's just personal preference really. Drag that on, that will go purple, and I'm just going to quickly add a bit of a reflection to the green one. I wasn't gonna, but I'm just going to see what it looks like with the two colours reflecting off each other, see if it's, it looks nice. So we'll give it a little render preview. As you can see, it's not really affected with that, so I'm just going to quickly add a light. I'm going to drop it back a bit and just send it high. Let's just have a quick look at that now. So you see how it's got a nice, like, I don't know, how can you explain, like a nice soft edge to it? I don't know. I couldn't think of it. I think that looks quite nice. Obviously the colours are a bit funky, but can you see like the reflection all over it? Looking quite nice. Maybe you can add a light at the front. Maybe that'll front nice light. Let's have a look at that. And you can really start to see the reflections. It's quite nice. And I probably won't go into it now, but for animation, what I would usually do, let's just group these. Oh, group those two. What I would usually do, let's just do something really basic. Let's just keyframe that there. Bring it to about 30 frames. I don't know. There you go. Make it 360 degrees, and keyframe it again, and go to the beginning, and hopefully you have movement. Yep. But I'll teach you how to save it with the animation after. So we come up to here. I should have done this first, but I usually wait till last. You can change this to what you like if you want, if you have custom size, but I usually just do it to 1080 30 frames. Current frame, I do it from frame 1 to frame 1. Make sure we've got the front facing logo, and then literally multipass, no, anti-aliasing. I usually change it to best, depending on how good your computer is. If you can get 8 to 8, then to 16 to 16, like, I recommend doing that. But if your computer has any less than like 8 gig RAM, I wouldn't even risk that. I usually use 4x4 and 8x8. Onto the save, you choose your destination, desktop, TechFather 3D, PNG. I usually have an alpha channel so I can put it onto all the pictures, which gets rid of the background. 8-bit channel, and once you've done that, just click the render button, wait for that to render. There we go, it's rendered. So if we take a look at that now, as you can see, it's a nice 3D effect, really easy. So yeah, but if you want to get into the animation side of things, I did have an example. I'm not sure where I saved it, so I probably won't go too much into it. I really don't know where I saved it. I had a folder, and I don't know, I made an animated picture of my logo, and it was 120 frames, so I had 120 pictures, and then I had to go into Photoshop and edit it. So, well, not edit it, technically animate it and put it all together and save it as a GIF. But for GIFs, I would recommend only doing a 15 frame GIF, because it gets too large in file size and most websites won't upload it. So yeah, it's been the TechFather, and this is quite an easy tutorial. Sorry if I've gone on a bit, but yeah, I'll if you like the video, please leave it a like and favourite, maybe share it with your friends. Maybe I would love to get your feedback, like what you want me to improve on, or what do you want to see, any specific tutorials. I mean, I have After Effects, Photoshop Vegas, Cinema 4D. I have quite a few programs I can work with, so if you give us some questions, I may be able to answer them in my next video. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.